YouTubers? This your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. So today, this is my first movie review of 2020. First off, Happy New Year, everybody! And today I'm doing my latest movie review on Spies in Disguise. So I saw this yesterday, and I actually had a blast with this movie. I really did. Though there were a few gross scenes in this movie that I won't be able to unsee for a while. But all in all, still a fun, lovable movie that everyone should go see, that Blue Sky did an awesome job with. So it's telling the story of Lance, this played by Will Smith, who is a top-notch secret agent. I'm sorry, guys, I cannot talk today. I'm still trying to wake up here. Who is a top-notch secret agent, and Walter, played by none other than Tom Holland, who played Spider-Man. He is kind of like a geeky nerd who comes up with these weird inventions that are, well, kind of not non-violent, but at the same time they help Agent Lance throughout his missions. Also, let me tell you the plot of this movie. So, Lance is a top-notch secret agent, but when Lance accidentally drinks one of Walter's inventions, he turns him into a pigeon. So it kind of makes things kind of rough for him, and also helpful because Lance is framed by a bad guy played by none other than Ben Mendelsohn, who is awesome as a bad guy. But they had to go on this mission to clear his name and figure out why he was framed. But little does Lance know, this bad guy, is someone from his past. That's all I can tell you guys. I can't tell you more. So yeah, you're going to have to see the movie for yourself to see what I'm talking about. And this was a great movie full of great cast. Reba McEntire is playing the director of the Secret Agency. She is phenomenal, and I love her because she is also a country singer. Mad props to you, Reba. I love your acting in this movie. And there were some stuff about this movie that I really couldn't get along with. Yeah, that's right. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I do apologize. But I learned to look past the flaws and just enjoyed the movies. Enjoyed this movie. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Just enjoy this movie and have a fun time with it. And seeing Will Smith as a pigeon, I was cracking up to that very much. And we also get this one agent along with her tech team. One of them is played by Karen Gillan, who is on fire with everything. Who's on fire with everything, especially Jumanji as well. Karen Gillan, mad props to you. She is playing this geeky agent who is practically searching for clues on where Agent Lance has been, and much more. She basically is just like the techie team who is always searching for evidence and looking around to see if she can find any clues or hints. And what else I can tell you is that we get to learn a little bit about Walter's backstory in this movie, and why he invents all this weird, strange tech. And I can't tell you why he invents this stuff. Because, again, you guys are going to have to see the movie for yourself. And his backstory is one of the most saddest / tear-jerking moments in the movie. Because I actually cried on his backstory myself because it was just that much of a heartbreaker. It really was. And let me tell you, this was basically something you'll enjoy, and I bet most of you will relate to. And Will Smith, mad props to Will Smith, kudos to him, playing this agent who doesn't need anyone. He doesn't need anyone. He works solo. He doesn't really need a partner because he thinks it's kind of like a waste of time. But when he meets Walter, he realizes he can't do everything on his own. He basically needs help. He needs help, and he'll see that Walter is hands down a good partner, like at the middle of the movie. And Ben Mendelsohn, we've seen him in so many of the iconic villain roles. He hands down plays a good villain. We've seen him in Captain Marvel, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and Captain Marvel. I think I said that. And Ready Player One. I apologize, guys. And basically, he practically nails these iconic villain roles. I don't know what it is about him, but he is good as the villain. He really is. I don't know what makes him a good villain, but he hands down can make a hands he hands down can make a good villain. No lie. And Tom Holland as Walter, the nerd who enjoys being weird. Nothing wrong with that. And I enjoyed all the funny, weird, techie stuff that he made, and and I love like how much of a good chemistry that him and Will Smith have in this movie is hands down perfect. Tom Holland, if you're watching this, kudos to you, man. You really stepped up your game. We've seen him in the Spider-Man movies, Avengers movies, and I am looking forward to seeing what his future holds. And seeing him as this character Walter, not afraid of being weird, instead of making violent weapons, he makes like weapons that can actually well stop the villains by like hug ray and true serum and many other stuff that he believes there's other ways that people can sort out their problems, like hugs, talking things out. But as you know, Lance doesn't believe in all that. He believes in fighting fire with fire, and Walter believes if you fight fire with fire, you're just gonna get burned. I agree. But all in all, Walter, he is a smart young science geek who basically well knows what he's doing and knows that there's other ways than just violence. I give him props for that. And on to the positives and negatives, guys. First off are the positives. The dynamic duo of Will Smith and Tom Holland. They look like they have pretty good chemistry throughout this whole movie, and it seems like they really know how to like play off each other's characters really well too. And that is just perfect because without that you couldn't have a good movie where the actors can't really play off each other's strengths. So yeah, they are a pretty good team together, and I'm not going to lie about that. I am not going to lie about that because these two are practically a pretty good team. And I am looking forward to seeing them work together in the near future. And also, another positive is like the great cast in this movie. It seems like Fox was really, really knowing what they were doing because considering how they are making sure this movie is a good movie, and basically putting the right cast together. And I have to I have to say I was not disappointed in the bunch of cast members that were in this movie. All of them were phenomenal and perfect in their own unique way. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else they'll be doing in the near future with Spies in the Sky sequel if we get one. And basically, another positive is, well, Ben Mendelsohn, as I told you before, he plays a good villain. He definitely plays a good villain. And I have to say, I am not disappointed. He is really on fire with these villain roles. I I can actually see him as a villain, but and not a good guy. He is perfect. Hands down perfect. I am happy that he was in this movie for sure. And and onto the negatives. The first negative are like the gross pigeon scenes in this movie that I could not stomach. There are so many gross scenes in this movie, so many gross scenes with the pigeons that I am probably gonna have like a couple of days to like try to get rid of this from my mind. And I am gonna probably be scarred for life for now. and one positive is like Karen Gillan and the other guy that was with her, the techie guy as well, didn't have enough screen time. I know Karen Gillan is like a huge star, but still, you guys could have gave her more screen time. That could have been way better, because she is just too famous to like be given less screen time, along with the tech guy that was with her. So next time, remember that if you make a sequel, give Karen Gillan more screen time, please. And that's it for my positives and negatives. On to the rating. I give Spies in Disguise a solid A+, because again, we got to see the dynamic duo of Will Smith and Tom Holland, and they had pretty good chemistry together. And this movie was a heartwarming movie that everyone will practically relate to and understand so much. And what else I can tell you, this movie is just a phenomenal movie that everyone will want to see, especially with their kids. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment on what you thought of the movie, subscribe, and share with everyone you know. Press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. And be sure to follow me on the Stardust app at Amari106 for my latest movie/trailer reaction. I will see you all soon. Take care and God bless. Peace!